Hello. Today I'm trying the demo of Little Known Galaxy. New game. In the near future, humans have traveled into the universe. Starships have expanded our horizons and have brought friendships to new galaxies. As the new captain in training, you've just been given your first assignment. Join a rundown starship orbiting a desolate gray planet. Your mission is to discover the secrets behind a mysterious relic found on the planet's surface. But with the ship falling apart and no clues left to investigate, the crew has lost hope of ever solving the mystery. The music's quite cheery for such a sad time. It's up to you now, Captain. Remember to support your crew, follow your heart, and always take care of each other. So this is CPU, or Central Processor. Hey there, I'm CPU, the handy dandy charismatic central processing unit for this very ship. You could even see the outlet that CPU's plugged into. I don't have, at least on controller, I don't see a cursor thing that would let me. Can I try the mouse? Ah, I wanted to see if I could unplug him, but I guess not. Name your player. I could keep Captain. Welcome aboard, Captain. What a great name. Don't be offended if I forget it, though. I am just terrible at remembering names. Oh, this ship has a name too. What was it again? Shippy McShipface? Doesn't sound right. That sounds like a great name. Well, hey, let's just rename the ship together now. Oh yeah, Shippy McShipface is definitely the name. Oh yeah, Shippy McShipface. Now that's the name for a spaceship, all right. It's going straight into the database. It would have been cute if they had um a special dialogue if you ended up with Shippy McShipface. Something like him or them being like, oh yeah, I guess I was right. It was Shippy McShipface. Or, I don't know, something better than what I thought of, but a nice acknowledgement. I feel like there's a game that's done that before, but I can't remember which one. Also, I should store what you look like in my image files. I don't want to confuse you with other people or furniture on board. Can we be furniture? This is not furniture. So it looks like there's a masculine figure and a feminine figure. See the skin tones, like a light, tan, dark, darker, white, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, light blue, like a periwinkle, uh, like a pinkish lavender, pink, And then back to the first light skin tone. Um, Maybe a fun color. Blue reminds me of Juno Birch, but I want to do blue. It's fun. Yeah, I will go for it. Oh, I should have gone back. So there's a like shoulder length hairstyle, an afro. I think it's a braid or just some kind of ponytail, like long wavy hair, short curls, long, I guess this might be curly hair, and then either a low bun or a low curly ponytail, short shoulder length hair, but it's more of like a bob. And then there's like a pin-up hairstyle, kind of like those. Is it vintage or can't remember what decade it is. Then there's a high bun. There's a short hairstyle with spiky bangs. There's a high ponytail. There's a coconut head hairstyle with the blunt bang and rounded hair. There's a straight long hairstyle with the ear poking out. And there's bald. And there's short hair with a side part. And there's short hair that looks like it's been combed. Is it a comb over if there's hair underneath, or is the comb over only when there's no hair underneath? Well, this is like, I guess, slicked backwards, I guess, short hair. And then another short hair that's pretty similar to one a few times before, I thought. Yeah, yeah, it does. I don't know why I didn't see it, but it looks like, so this is like a short, so I said this is like a short hair with a side part. It looks like this is a similar hair, except a bit curlier with almost like a shave look on the right side of the face. And then this kind of looks like dreads. This one is a balding haircut, with that short on the sides and bald on the top. This one is another short side part, but I guess flatter than previously. This one's another afro. This one is sort of like the emo hairstyle that where the bangs cover the face. This one has shaped sides and volume on the top. I feel like there's a name for this, but I can't remember. And then this one's like a curly shoulder length hairstyle with, or not curly, but wavy, especially with this little wave in the front, and bald again, and then back to the normal hair or the short regular hairstyle. So there's quite a lot of options. It does seem like the bald hairstyle is the indication that you're switching to what would be considered the other genders' hairstyles. If you think of like these as masculine, and then bald, and then these as feminine, and then bald again. Um, let's be practical and give them bun or a ponytail. Maybe a ponytail for more volume. Hair color. Oh, so it's, the default was blonde. Then there's orange, brown, dark brown, black, red, a dark red, perhaps maroon might be the term for it, gray, blue, pink, purple, orange, green, a lighter blonde, and then we're back again. So, yeah, they have a nice variety of different hair colors and hairstyles and skin tones. Uh, let's go. I want to go full blue. I think I do. Facial hair. There's a goatee, a long mustache, a long curly mustache, a long flat mustache. Well, okay, so the first long mustache, I feel like there's a name for, but it's the one you sort of associate with like cops. And then the third long mustache is just kind of flat and skinny. And then there's a mustache and beard combination. I guess like a thinned out one where the mustache doesn't touch the beard. And then there's a very thick mustache beard combination where they connect. Then it looks like a 5 o'clock shadow, a thin beard only, a thick mustache and beard without the sides, a thick mustache and the sides without the beard, and then the sideburns only, and then a big mustache that looks like an upside down U, and then a mustache that does not meet in the middle, then plain. I don't feel like having facial hair for this character, so I'm going to skip that, but just so that we could see the colors. It does seem to be the same amount of colors and kinds of colors as the hairstyle, which is nice. Accessories, so there's glasses. Oh, okay. So like dark black or dark gray glasses. There's some red circular glasses, a yellow, like visor. Is it visor? It's for the eyes. It's kind of like that one X-Men's glasses. Was it Cyclops? And then there's some blue earrings that completely match the skin tone I chose. There's pink blushing cheeks. There's pink blushing cheeks with purple eyeshadow. There's orange blushing cheeks with blue eyeshadow that also Looks pretty similar to the skin tone I chose. There's an equal sign, like in between the eyes. I guess there's supposed to be like stripes, maybe a tribal or alien implication. And then there's elf ears. Do they match the skin tone? They do. I think I'll go with the earrings. That seem to be matching the skin tone. I guess when it matches the skin tone, it could kind of be like an elongation of the earlobe. Okay, hats. There is a light green beanie, a baseball cap that is light red and white. There's a purple headband, a yellow bow, and that's it. I won't do hats today. Eye color is gray, brown, green, light brown, maroon, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, a lighter purple, and then gray again. The eye color isn't too noticeable since it's very small. Uh, Also, there is no black, so you can't have a full only black. I'll go with the blue to match the hair. And then shirt color, there's like a teal, blue, green, white, gray, black, orange, red, yellow, purple, yellow, brown, then the teal again, pant color, red, pink, purple, yellow, brown, blue, or the teal blue, and then green, white, gray, black, orange, red. I did like the look of the shirt and pant being the same color, so it looks like it is a sort of like jumpsuit. Like you don't see any lines in between the shirt and the pant. Um, could be orange, like a got out of jail sort of deal. Well, it's also easy for them to see my character, and orange is the complementary color of blue, so maybe I will do orange. And then shoe color, it shows gray but looks black on the character. And then blue, and then the blue that they show is the shining part. And then the base is a darker blue, like a navy, almost black. Then there's brown, yellow. The brown and yellow almost have the same base. Red, green, and then black again. Um, I'll go a bright color to match the orange suit. Now it's CPU again, looking great. Okay, let me show you around the ship now, Captain. Ta-da! Welcome to the bridge. This is just one of many deck levels on the ship. If you find yourself lost at any time, you can access a map of the ship in your space pack. Here is the command center, including your very own captain's chair. You can use your captain's chair to navigate the ship to new destinations or check our progress while we're in transit. So, looks like you can go to multiple places, which is interesting. It's super duper comfy too. This elevator can be used to quickly move between deck levels on the ship. We have a lot of deck levels on the ship, including science and medical, crew quarters, recreation, cargo and shuttle bay, and the engine room. There's also the central plaza deck, which is perfect for socializing and shopping. Let's go to the plaza before the crew gets started with the day. So this was level 1, and the plaza is on level 4. Welcome to the plaza deck, the heart of our crew community. There's even a football game on the side, or soccer. Here, Robert runs the general store for purchasing supplies and most things you will need to keep the ship in ship shape. With a cute little emoticon, although the emoticon doesn't match the profile image of CPU, even though CPU does make different faces in their, was it, is it character sprite? No, sprite. So the sprite is the small one, and then, I don't know, portrait, I guess, character portrait. Yeah, and then he's showing a different, or the CPU showing a different expression right now, and it's even a different color for the eyes. Oh, right, Robert is expecting you later. He wants to give you data on buying and selling items. But that can wait. On with the tour. Why do you have to buy the items on your own ship? This is Chip's canteen. You can grab a bite to eat or spend time with the crew here. Looks like there's steam rising, so Chip might be cooking inside. Chip should be here soon to open the register and get things cooking. And why is there steam coming out? I hear the food is great, but last time I tried it, Stuart had to recircuit my processors. Since then, he said I'm not allowed to join in anymore. How did CPU eat? Did they put it through like inside his hard drive? Like for CDs or something? But moving on, let's head down to the cargo and shuttle bay next. Here we are, the cargo hold. That gray thing on the side, it looks like a lock, but it looks like a angry face. Edward is our chief mechanic and runs the machine shop. It's a great place for upgrading your tools and buying mechanical things. There's also a basketball court below, it looks like, with a couch. He can also help with larger upgrades to the ship when you want to make improvements. Why do you have to buy from the ship people when you're the captain? This path to our right leads to the shuttle bay where your shuttlecraft is docked. Your shuttlecraft allows you to visit the surface of any planet we're orbiting. I think you're getting the sense of things, so let's head to your deck now. Okay, so the big ship will always stay in space, and then you have to take a tiny shuttle to actually visit planets. I wonder if that means that no one else can go. Oh, looks like there's paint or sludge and footprints and cracks in the floor. They the cracks in the floor are dark, which would imply that. Oh, and this is level 1 too, so hopefully level 1 would be the top of the ship, just because if there are holes in the floor, you don't want it to be on the bottom and have space just be there. Yeah, and there's steam coming out of the vents, so this is definitely not the very bottom of the ship, but those cracks are still pretty concerning. And there's like rusted metal things and cardboard boxes, and it looks like those might be some grow light planters on the left, with two of them working and one of them not, with the electricity lightning bolt thing flashing. This is your very own captain's deck. It is located on the top of the ship next to the bridge. Okay, I was correct. I should have just kept going instead of speculating. Oh, even the door warehouse thing is cracked as well. You can see cracks on the archway as well as the roof. Well, I guess it's a bit of a mess right now. This is just a lot of general wear and tear we are looking at here. We haven't had a captain stick around for a while now, so this area has seen better days. So, did the cap what happened to the previous captains? Did they just drive to their home planet and then leave everyone else on the ship while they went home? How did your character get here? I wonder where we are. Anywho, now that you are here, you have to spruce it up a bit. And last but not least, why don't we check out your new captain's quarters? Oh, okay, so we do have a nice place to live. I thought the previous area was the living quarters. Oh, that plant is looking dead. Welcome home. There's also what looks to be like a pet door going into what almost looks like space, considering the window. It looks like the stars are moving in the window, which is a nice touch. It also means the ship is moving decently fast, I would think. Okay, welcome home. What do you think? It's nice and clean. It's cozy. Well, I'll say it's nice and clean, especially after the last thing you showed. You noticed I even had fresh sheets put on the bed. Well, feel free to get unpacked and check out your new digs. Just pop out of your quarters when you're ready to start the fun. Okay, so it says it is Sunday, 7 a.m. There's an exclamation point. Oh, sorry, 7:15. Q1, so probably quarter one, day one. 100 gold coins. Y is the space pack. Will time move? It's 7:30 right now. I'm assuming this is inventory and recycle. The mission, crew mission, general store. Visit the general store located on the plaza deck for an introduction. Okay, events, yes. Quarter one, day one, year one. So there's 28 days total, which at least makes it easy for the calendar. There's someone named Francis's birthday, Piper's birthday. Oh, that is a very nice hat. Lynn's birthday, the buns. I wonder if your character will have the chance to be able to have the same hairstyles and hats as these characters, or if it's purely unique. Oh, they even have CPU's manufacturing date, which is a really nice touch. Shinji's birthday. He also has a hoodie, which I didn't have the option for. Or, well, even the hair and goatee is still different, as well as the earring. And Sprouting Day. It's very cute. I guess it's supposed to be reminiscent. The shape kind of reminds me of an onion sprouting, but the color does seem very slime-like. Can you go to a different month? No, you cannot. So you cannot preview future months. Okay, there's crew with hearts and smiley faces. I'm assuming the heart means you could romance them. Can you click on it? Ah, okay. So the first one I clicked was Chip, chef, and the relationship status is married. Stranger. Oh, even I just noticed it might be a wheelchair, which is nice. There's locked observations, and the housing location is the crew quarters. I'm assuming that 3 is level 3. You can note their favorite foods. Locator. Chip is now located somewhere on this deck, so that's nice. There's a way for you to try to, or make it easier to find someone. CPU, central processor, relationship status not applicable. Housing location, 1, the bridge and captain's deck, so same as us. Although, if he moves, is it a sort of like wheeling situation, or would he just occupy a different monitor? I keep saying he, but it's probably just they. Probably doesn't have a gender. Dot 12, junior medical officer, relationship status single, which is probably why we're able to romance them. Housing location, level 2, science and medical. Edward, chief mechanic, relationship status married. Housing location, crew quarters, but it shows a different quarter than Chip, which is interesting. I wonder if we'll be able to figure out who their partners are just by the look of the crew quarter in their, what is this, character bio? Oh, yes. So this Fiji, oh, but the crew member relationship status single, but it looks like it is the same crew quarter as Chip. So perhaps a relative, or it could just be that with the 2 different quarters side by side, this person's in the small one with the orange door, while Chip and their partner is in the one with the bigger one with the red door? We'll find out. Francis, Chief Medical Officer, relationship status, it's complicated. So that's interesting. They're also in science and medical. I wonder if there's another person with an it's complicated status. I 1900 or 1900 or 1900 or 1900. Crew member, relationship status not applicable, and the crew quarter looks to be the same as, I think, Edward. Yes, they have the same crew quarter, so perhaps they live together. He is not married to the robots. Jimmy, supply officer, relationship status single. He looks to be romanceable. Housing location, plaza, and it looks like, is this the general store person, or is this a different, or either way, it seems like they live in the supermarket deal. Kaida, chief science officer, relationship status married. Housing location, it looks to be the same one as Chip and Fiji. Yes. It could be possible that Fiji is the child of Kaida and Chip, or at least Fiji has the same skin tone as Kaida. But we'll see. Kendall, child, relationship status, secret crush. Oh, that's very cute. Also, terrible way to keep a secret by putting it in the biography, but they live in the same area as Edward. Their skin tones are a bit different, but they could be related, both dark skinned. There's Lauren, physical therapist, relationship status single. They live in recreation instead of the medical area, which is interesting. It also looks like they have some dark gray bands on their arms. I don't know if it's supposed to reference tattoos or just some sort of accessory. Lynn, junior botanist, relationship status single, and the housing, they live in the recreation area as well, but this one is has a greenhouse attached with gardening tools, while Lauren is in a more simple area, although Lauren has a bunch of security cameras in front of their door, which I don't think I've seen with anyone else so far. So that's interesting. That could be a sense of distrust, perhaps, or I don't know. Maybe it's harder to get into their house. Maybe they have secrets they don't want to share. Then there's Max, education android, and relationship status single, so it looks like you can romance at least one android, which is nice. You're not limited to the regular blood bag humans. Then he lives in a recreation area that looks kind of like a library, just going off the sign with the book and the sun. There's also a little bell, which kind of is reminiscent of like a old-fashioned school bell. And he's education, so that makes sense. Pilot, navigation officer, relationship status unknown, housing location crew quarters. I wonder, they look very similar to Sprout, so I wonder if they're related. We'll see if they live in the same place. Can't romance pilot though. Unknown relationship status. Wonder, can you not romance any plants? Piper, social coordinator, relationship status married. And it looks like it's the same location as the child and Edward. So Piper is probably married to Edward. They both look older just based off the gray hair. It's possible Kendall might be a grandchild. We'll see. There's Robert, general store manager, relationship status, it's complicated. And they live in the supermarket area like the other person. So Robert has it's complicated, and I think one of the doctors, yes. So I'm assuming Robert and Francis are complicated together. There's Shinji, a student, relationship status single, crew quarter with some sort of canisters outside. I wonder if it's a student, if it's like an internship sort of situation, work study. Sprout, child, relationship status not mature, which is good. Although, if the child is, if Sprout is the only other child, I wonder if they're going to be paired with Kendall, or if Kendall's secret crush is on an older being and they're just buddies together. There's Steven, machinist, relationship status single, and there's that cargo and shuttle bay with the that they showed earlier for upgrades and everything. And then Stuart, lead engineer, relationship status, bachelor for life, which is cute. He also has a jumpsuit, but he has a name tag, which I'm a bit jealous of, and gloves. And I guess protective glasses, so good on him for always wearing PPE. He also lives in the security recreation area with all the cameras. So was it Lauren and Steven and Stuart? That's Steven. Stuart and Lauren live in the same area. Lauren is a romanceable, so I do wonder if they are related. Perhaps Stuart is a fatherly figure of some sort to Lauren, and Stuart put the cameras for trespassers, or perhaps Stuart is the one worried about security, considering they're the lead engineer. Then map. Level 1, bridge and captain's deck. Outer hull, captain's deck, bridge. Science and medical has a viewing area, a cafe, which is intriguing. Which also means there's more than one eating area, because I think the plaza was the cafeteria. Crew quarters. So it looks like there's 5 different houses, and also Zeno Park. And then plaza, there's the canteen, the plaza, a Zen garden, which would be interesting to see. I wonder if everything else is in as much disrepair as the captain's area, or if it's just because captains kept switching that everyone else takes care of everything. Recreation has a community garden and a playground, which is nice. I wonder if the playground is only for the 2 kids or if it's an adult playground as well. Cargo and shuttle bay. There's a cargo hold and a shuttle bay. then engine room. So there's 7 different levels, so it's a pretty big map. I guess this is its version of its own town with the plaza and everything. But I do wonder how much or how big the planets you're able to go on are. If this is already like a big sort of town, or even what you do on those planets. Are you able to actually construct things there, or if it's just a little exploration? Captain level trainee, looks like there are 5 possible stars to get. So each star might be a captain level, but currently we're at 0 stars. And then it looks like there are levels for mission objective, crew morale, ship improvements, resource production, and microbe research. That's very interesting. I'm assuming this means the captain is the one in charge of all these things, but does that mean the captain's also a researcher? Or does the captain, I mean, are there researchers? There's medical people, which I would assume are chief science as well. So I would think that they would do the research, but perhaps the captain has some sort of specialized education. Crops produced and value. So it will keep a log of everything you farm. Oh, okay. Machine production, machinery. So it's crops produced, machine production produced, and then machinery created. Xeno items, I'm not quite sure what that means, produced. Recipes created, I'm assuming it's food, but I know some games' recipes could just be anything you create, even like furniture recipes. Resources found slash produced, so perhaps these are what you find on other islands, or not islands, but planets, and then you could produce them either at that planet, like a farming node, or perhaps you bring like the seed back and then produce it in the ship. Artifacts found, gems found, so there might be some mining in this game. Microbes caught. That's interesting. So when I thought microbe, at first I thought you might be swabbing things, but perhaps microbes might be bigger creatures, even though they're microbes, which means micro size. We'll see. And then back to crops. Achievements. I won't spoil myself. Oh, and there's captain settings, so it looks like you can rename the captain and the ship at any time. So that's very nice. In a lot of games, you're stuck with the name permanently. And then settings, microbe mini game. Guess we'll see later. And exit. Oh, I guess. Oh, well, I guess you could move this dead plant and then decorator. Spruce up your space main room. So wall texture refers to color instead of texture. And there's a white and a dark blue. I'll do white so it's brighter. For texture, dark gray and light gray. We'll do light gray. Can't interact with the doggy door. Storage. Looks like there's something here. Soft floor lamp. This floor lamp comes with a soft shade for a delicate yellow glow. A decoration, and it's worth 80 coins, which is almost as much as the current coins I have now. And there's a house check mark and a star check mark, which I'm assuming means you could either put it in your personal room or you could put it in that wastelandish, dirty area outside the room. Recycled parts resource. Recycled parts are reused on all kinds of machinery and ship repairs. Recycling is important. I wonder if you put an item into recycle, it'll come out as parts. Oh, and you could change the color of the box right here without paying for it, so that's nice. I clicked on it for so long that I forgot the original color. But let's do maybe the black. Storage bin must be empty before it can be torn down. I was interested in seeing if I could get to that. I'm assuming it's a painting because the one above the bed looks like a window. Sleep, so you cannot move the bed. Then okay, let's start. So it looks like the exclamation point was for the email from Space Alliance. Subject, Captain Assignment. Captain, we hope CPU has done a good job introducing you to your new surroundings. As you know, your assignment is to support your new community, repair your ship, and unlock the secrets to the mysterious relic. Supplying food and resources will be necessary to generate income, as well as taking time to improving your personal quarters and ship's community spaces. Life out in deep space can be a change of pace for some. Good luck. Space Alliance Headquarters. So, the Alliance does not fund a spaceship by the sounds of it. I wonder if the player character got hired and they were just given that 100 gold to start. And like it seems like this is all they own. Unless they also own that lamp and recycling parts in the storage container, but I doubt it. And then Piper, welcome aboard. Captain, welcome aboard, Captain. Maybe it was a mistake to leave it as Captain. Maybe you would see a different name on one of those too. Maybe I should change it. It is with great pleasure that the entire crew welcomes you into our ship's community. We are so happy to have you join our ship and hope it becomes home for you as well. Thank you for joining our team and family, your crew. That's very nice. And you can't reread the email, so you better not miss out. Let's change the name of Captain. Captain. Should I add to it? Or maybe I'll name them Cappy. Short for Captain. Maybe also Capybara. You change the name anytime, I'm assuming. Unless it's a one-time only deal. No, looks like you could rename anytime. Just so I know when they're saying Captain and when they're saying the player's name. Cappy, I hope you are settled in and ready to get started. I know your deck has seen better days, so I thought you could use this. Handy Restoration Ray. You got a Restoration Ray. This tool can be used to clean up small, damaged areas quickly. To use it, press A and hold. Using tools takes energy, so keep an eye on your energy bar E, okay, on the top right, and don't overexert yourself in one day. There's also a green bar with a plus that I'm assuming is health. So it's in stamina health sort of system. I also noticed on the top right underneath those bars, it's a 5 out of 4 with the power. So I'm assuming the 4 is the maximum power right now. And then I could see on the left there are 5 planters, and one of them has the electricity sign, meaning it's not being powered, I'm assuming, but the 4 are. So that's probably the 5 out of 4. And then there's 5 of a purple block. It could possibly be the recycled parts in the storage container, maybe. I'm not sure if you could access the storage container from anywhere you are, but that's the only other thing I could think of that's 5 at the moment. Give it a try for yourself and let me know if you have any luck. When you're done in here, head to the bridge next to meet our senior science officer. She's been eager to meet with you too. So mission. So it still has visit the general store, but I suppose you're first supposed to do the fixer upper. Oh, I think I made a mistake. I put the pathway, so let me take that back. Oh, it's A, right? A? How do you do it? Oh, go back. Okay, I picked up something. Dark matter. Dark matter? You're not supposed to be able to see it. This raw dark matter can be placed into a dark matter refiner to produce dark matter fuel for space travel. So the dark matter here is sludge. What does this do? Damaged area 1. See Edward in machine shop to repair. Okay, so I can clear the footprint, but looks like I get nothing. Nothing with those either. Upgrade tool required for that big one. What about this? Okay, when you do the metal, you could get wires, okay? Wires used for repairing, crafting, or building machines. Wires are 16 coins. So that's a lot of money. Can't do that big box. What about this little box? The little box gives scrap metal. Scrap metal used in building and can be refined in a furnace to produce a scrap metal block. Oh, it also looks like you start with only this one bar for your inventory and you need to expand for the 2, 3, and 4. Is there anything else different here? You get this? No. This, you need an upgrade tool, so you don't need to talk to the person unless it's for these very big areas. So that's damaged area 4. I think the first one was 1. So there's at least 4 of them here. Okay, I see. There's damage area 2. There's a H2O station. Equip your watering pack to refill. So yes, this is where you farm. Upgrade tool required. Okay, yeah, so I see all 4 areas that need to be repaired. So curious here. Little spacesuits. Can you go out? Spare spacesuits and gravity boots. Human sizes only. So does that mean the android and plant people can't go? If I look like an alien, can I not go? What's this? Do you want to suit up and visit the outer hull? I mean, yeah, if you give me the option. Oh, so there's more trash up here. Upgrade tool required. What is this? Okay, that looks like it was more dark matter. Also dark matter. There are some rocks. Yeah, 2 stone. Basic stone. Collect it, sell it, or use it to craft machines. So we could, okay, you clean up the hole. What is this? Don't know what that is. Okay. When you clean the scratches, you get, I think it's scrap metal. Upgrade tool required. I wonder what these are. Considering purple is dark matter in this game. What's this? You found 3 hardware parts. Okay, so there's sparkles for like items. Okay, let's go back inside. That's nice. So you don't need to do the suit thing here. Did I finish the quest? Maybe not. Now, maybe the outside parts didn't count. What, can I interact with these? Planter does not accept this item. Do you accept dark matter? Wire? Metal? Stone? Screw? Or is this screw? Just hardware parts, nuts and bolts, used for repairs and crafting machinery. This would be nicer to clear closer to the entrance of the home. So at least that's the part you're going to see every day. Will it tell you when you finish? Oh, okay. So now it says goals complete, return to CPU. This? Oh, this is workbench. So it looks like you could also make items. You're not reliant on the machinists for everything. Storage bin is 16 scrap metal. Planter is 8 scrap metal, 2 soil sample. So I wonder if you get that from outside. Recycler, the perfect machine for converting unwanted junk material into new resources. Place 1 foraged item, microbe, or piece of garbage into the machine. What is a microbe in this game? It looks like the recycler also requires an alien fungus, which I wonder if the fungus lives in the recycler and converts by eating, perhaps? Compost machine. Adding 10 soil samples to this machine will allow the beneficial microbes to break down the material further and convert it into plant fertilizer. Okay, that is what I usually think of with micro, or the type of thing that I expect microbes in. And it says 75 scrap metal, so quite a bit. Root bacteria 1 and soil bacteria 1. The soil bacteria looks like a worm, although it has eyes, almost like googly eyes. And then the root bacteria looks like jelly beans with faces. Then furnace melts ore, stone, or other resources with ion electrolysis. Requires 5 of an item to smelt. So electrolysis is when, I'm pretty sure it's when they shoot an electrical current into something. So it's interesting that it smelts with that versus, the usual heat. Well, I mean, I guess the electrolysis could heat it up, but I guess versus the sort of thing we usually think about with furnaces, which is fire. There's a meteorite extractor, extracts and reveals items found within a meteorite. So that's interesting. Wonder what could be found in there. And then last is the H2O station. This water station will give you access to clean, recycled water wherever it is placed on your deck, which means it's only on the deck. And I'm assuming means it's not on any of the other planets. Then workbench. Oh, well, it's workbench, but the furniture, there's a couch. Classic black couch, classic black armchair, black chair, basic bench, basic stool, comfy red couch. I just noticed that one of the ingredients required for this is a puff puff wool fabric. So wondering if a puff puff is a type of creature that you get wool from in this game. Also not sure if it's farmed or if you have to kill the creature. Composite end table, composite coffee table, composite square table, composite kitchen table, red armchair, red chair, garden bench. Oh, right, and then it has the little symbols, so it looks like these are only for the house. Which is interesting, because you might want a garden bench where you're actually gardening. Restaurant stool, metal kitchen table, modern blue armchair. This one says flutter silk fabric. So silk is cocoons. So I guess instead of silkworms, they're flutter creatures. Modern blue couch, metal end table, metal coffee table, metal square table, blue chair, modern blue bench, modern blue stool, glass kitchen table. The stool says extra seating or as a step stool to reach higher shelves, so I wonder if you could stand on it. Glass square table, white chair, white armchair, classic white couch. And these are cotton, so just like real life. Glass end table, glass coffee table, shiny bench. That's also made with cotton. I don't know why it's shiny. Bar stool, round kitchen table, electroplasma. This modern round kitchen table will brighten up any room and give it a futuristic look. So I wonder if the electroplasma is just like a bright plasma that you'll, maybe this table is like a container for it so it lights up. The round square table, so the round kitchen table has like the stripe that I'm assuming is the electroplasma. And then the round square table is only like this tiny dot. Round coffee table with the stripe. Jute bench, natural jute bench that adds calm and earthy vibe to any space with burlap fabric. Orange orange chair, jute armchair, jute couch, round end table, jute stool, traditional kitchen table, and the burlap fabric's like a table runner, traditional square table, coffee table, end table, medium white bookcase. It's very cute and it's already filled with like a plant on it. Oh, it's storage. A medium white bookcase for storing your belongings can store up to 10 items. So it's like an aesthetic look. Oh, the storage bin doesn't say a limit. Guess I could go inside later and check if there's a limit to what's in the storage container. But this one, the medium white bookcase can store up to 10 items. Large white bookcase up to 20 items, and this one has pictures on the top instead of the plant. And it's a rubber duck. It looks like your hygiene products below the rubber duck. Small bookcase up to 5 items, medium 10, large 20. One of these looks nicer than the other, but they both require the same things. So you just choose purely on aesthetic. It's nice that the nicer one doesn't cost more materials. Small white bookcase, metal locker, up to 10 items. Large dresser, 20 items. Medium dresser, 10 items. And this one you could see the clothing, while the other one's fully closed. Small dresser, it looks nice with the little mirror on top. Also 5 items. And then there's a lock thing, which means you probably are able to unlock it later. A simple path, so it seems to be like the one I accidentally pulled up when I was first trying to clean. Wood path made of bamboo. It says bamboo path, but it's made out of tumbleweed and burlap fabric. So not quite the same material. Oh, and these. So it seemed like all the previous furniture seemed like it's only for your personal room. But these paths look like it's for both the personal room as well as the bridge. Grass path, white path, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, pink, purple. Oh, and I just noticed the blue path only requires stone, but all the other ones require ink. For these basic colored paths. Space Alliance rug. So it looks like that symbol is the Space Alliance symbol. A small Space Alliance rug to warm up a room, size 3 by 2. There's a wool rug, a small wool rug to warm up a room and has a cozy touch, also 3 by 2. A silk rug that is 4 by 3. Oh, so the Space Alliance rug is made of stone and metal. Not exactly warming, but then the wool rug is wool, silk rug is silk. Dead plant, so I was right about being dead. Sad looking dead plant. The pot is nice though, and it's made out of trash and 3 soil samples. Glass block, organizing large spaces, that's decoration. Common block. Jute rug, 3 by 2, made out of burlap. Cotton rug, 3 by 2, made out of cotton. So the nice pot seems to be completely unrelated to the dead plant, even though it has the same pot. So the dead plant has the trash and soil sample, and then the yellow daisies has the bouquet of flowers and soil sample. Blue reed plant in purple pot. This fancy alien-style plant will spruce up any living space, but it's made of seaweed and sand. I wonder, huh, very interesting choices of materials. Pampas or pampas bushel, a vase of that grass that gives the room an all-natural feeling. It looks like it's made out of tumbleweed. I wonder if I don't actually know what plant creates tumbleweed. Tall bush, a sturdy bush designed especially for spaceships to improve the air quality, but here it's purely decorative. But I do know that I saw quite a few of these bushes when looking at the character bios. Purple reeds, a pot of sleek reeds in a rich purple color. Yeah, plant material and sand. Then a lot of lots things. Pet rock block, a simple display block for your favorite rock friend. I want a pet rock. I must find this pet rock, although I don't know if they're available in the demo. And then pet rock terrarium, a large display for your pet rock in its natural habitat. And that requires 10 pet rocks. So clearly you could collect a whole bunch of pet rocks, I guess. Multicolor floor lamp that uses cosmic jelly for the different colors. Blue floor lamp uses electroplasma, but it's blue, which is interesting because the tables above that are made of electroplasma seem to have a purple glow, unless the blue is from the but the shiny bench and other stuff comes from the metal. Yeah, and these are made of silver, so I'm assuming the electroplasma in here is purple. So either the plasma can be two different colors, or I don't know. Soft floor lamp uses cosmic jelly, like the multicolor one, but this one's only in yellow, so you can't change it, it seems. I think this is also the one in the storage box now that I'm thinking about it. Block light path to cosmic jelly again. Red path light, electroplasma, so I guess electroplasma could be any color as well. White path light, cosmic jelly. Orange floor lamp, electroplasma. Green floor lamp, electroplasma. Yeah, I guess colors don't really matter with these materials. Orange pathlight cosmic jelly, blue table lamp electroplasma, and it looks like a smaller version of the floor lamp. Soft table lamp, green table lamp, multicolor wall light, window, a round port window for any wall. I wonder if they're synchronized if you have more than one on the wall, or like would the same stars appear at the same time, or would it be desynchronized? Or could you possibly see one star travel from one window to the other? I'd be very curious. Red wall light, white wall light, pink wall light, blue wall light, small round port window, square window, a full floor to ceiling square window for the best view of the stars. That would be really nice. Panel window, solid pink curtain, solid navy curtain. Oh, so the picture above the storage bin in the room seems to be a broken picture to match the dead plant. This used to be a nice picture, but has seen better days. I believe used should have a D for used to make it past tense. Space Alliance banner, standard Space Alliance wall banner for any wall. Looks like it's a simplified version of the Space Alliance logo. It didn't look right to me. Where's that Space Alliance rug? Okay, so it's a circle with another circle and a star on the inside, and then sort of like wings in a V shape. And then this one, okay, yeah, this one has the star on the inside and the V-shaped wings, but you don't see the tip of the V on the bottom, and you don't see the inner tiny circle. Lacy banner, a delicate lacy banner, wall banner to sweeten up any wall. Navy banner, pink banner, 3D painting. An eye-popping 3D painting for your wall. It costs a wool fabric and a feather. I wonder how it looks like when I wonder if it moves in the game or something. Green polka dot painting made out of clamshell, which is interesting. And the purple polka dot painting is made out of conch shell. And fabric. I'm assuming the fabric would be the canvas, and then the shells you crush up and make in the pigment. Summer's Eve painting, a warm landscape painting of sunset with an interesting landscape. It feels like, I don't know, it's very simplified, but because it's only light green and dark green for the ground, it seems as though those hills are all one or all on the same level. And it's just like very interesting shapes. The little shape almost is creature like. Like I feel like if it was a different color, I'd think it was a cow or something. Then springtime painting. Oh, it's the same landscape, but in the day. Like the morning sun. Yeah, morning landscape painting full of greenery. Well, that's nice that it's same landscape. Orange flower painting. Small orange flower painting to brighten up small wall spaces. Requires a desert flower, but it looks like the desert flower is blue with orange leaves, but it creates an orange flower painting that's an orange flower with green leaves. Splatter painting, a painting study in color splatter for the modern household, made out of fabric and cactus fruit. Heart walls decal, fluffy heart wall decal. It's fluffy, but instead of being made of like the puff puff wool, it's made out of feathers. I guess feathers can be fluffy. Dove wall decal, leafy wall decal made out of cactus fruit. Sprouting wall decal, treble clef wall decal made out of clamshell. Don't see a base clef here though. Beam note wall decal, clamshell. Tiny notes conch shell. Flower wall decal, also cactus fruit. Stars wall decal, sun decal. The sun decal's made out of pet rock. The pet rock looked very cute when it was in those like display in terrarium, but seeing it being used as an ingredient for the sun wall decal makes the eyes look like they're very scared. But it's a nice touch that the sun wall has eyes. The sun wall decal has eyes. Moon decal also made out of pet rock. Large blank panel. And I guess this is small blank panel, yep. Door panel, but it's decoration only, so it doesn't go anywhere. I guess if you want to pretend like your room is bigger than it is. Technical screen panel probably doesn't do anything if it's only under decoration. That looks cool. Small console panel, although is this what I used to change the wall and floor colors. Could check later. Slot panel looks like they're like, I don't know, the slots I think male. Birthday calendar. Oh, so this is actually useful. I wonder if it would show you the future months, unlike the one that you get in your player menu. Wires panel, and vent panel. Okay, so there's a lot of different decoration options. Not to mention that there's still like some lots away, so there's at least 6 different things that show a lot symbol. Oh, I should go. It's already 3 p.m. in game, so I should probably really get a move on. Oh, Kaida, Chief Science Officer. And it looks like they have a prosthetic leg. Hello, Captain. I'm Kaida, Chief Science Officer and your second in command. I'm so glad you're fine. Oh, I think their arm is also prosthetic too. Now that I look at it, it looks like it's a metal color. I'm so glad you're finally here because I could really use your help. You see, things on board are getting a little out of control. Progress with our mission is not going very well, and the ship has been falling apart more and more every day. We even had to close some areas of the ship for safety reasons. The crew has been losing patience and are starting to believe things will only get worse. If things get really bad, will the crew mutinize? As the second in command, I've been staying motivated, but it's harder to inspire others. So Kaida's the second in command. Why don't you go introduce yourself to the crew and see what you can make of everything? You can find details on the crew in your crew tab when you're ready, which I've already looked at. Come and find me once you have the chance to meet everyone. Thanks, Captain. Talk to you soon. Missions updated. Oh, here's forget their name. Talking again. Pilot, navigation officer. Oh, so they just named the plant person after their role? I wonder if pilot has a different name as well. Or was pilot specifically grown just to be a worker for spaceships? Which would be really sad. Greetings, Cappy. My real name, oh, okay. My real name is tough for humans to pronounce, so everyone just calls me Pilot. They look plant-like to me, but I wonder if they're supposed to be something else instead, not necessarily a plant. As the nickname suggests, I am Shippy McShipface's navigation officer. I require little rest, so you can find me here at the helm most of the time. Per our mission, we are orbiting the elusive gray planet. Elusive? CPU and I monitor all progress on the surface from the bridge. Sprout is growing like a weed these days. So is Sprout your child? Does Sprout have a also difficult name to pronounce, but you just decided to name them Sprout? If you follow our family tree back far enough, we do have a few other weeds in the bunch. Says same thing. Can't seem to do anything in these chairs. Oh, there's a shiny though. You found 2 dark matter. Well, at least this dark matter wasn't as visible. Still, can I unplug you? No. Oh, it's kind of cute. They have a little oh, tidal rocket. Very good. Very good pun. Artist Steven. Oh, so it's one of the, I think it's the machinist. I like how you have the post-it with the tongue sticking out face. Great job fixing up your deck so far. To restore areas that are too large for the restoration ray, check in with Edward in the machine shop. You got 50 credits. So how does money work in this game? It looks like, although it says credits, the character is clearly holding piles of gold coins. So credits here seem to have a tangible gold coin form, not just electronic transfer. You got 10 recycled parts. Hey Captain, as you explore the ship, don't forget to introduce yourself to our general store manager, Robert, on the plaza deck. Blank error. So it's interesting. It shows in the character portrait that the face is messed up, but the face on the main one is normal. Oh, and then the main body also has a crack on it, which isn't on the portrait. Oh, the portrait might be, it looks different. So it might be like a tablet version of CPU, and that's why they were able to talk in other parts of the ship. Oh, wait, can you hear me? I'm back now. And then, okay, so they're saying the same things. I wonder if that air is supposed to mean something. Turn on the light? No. So I think Plaza is the best bet. Oh, so it even shows, well, movement. Introduce yourself to the crew, visit the general store, and you can see the character jumping rope, which is nice. Are you really a captain? Kendall, what if I say no? Are you some kind of fake, then? You don't believe in ghosts, do you? I believe. Really? The ship makes some creaking noises at night, but I'm too afraid to get up and see what it is. My grandpa says it's because the ship is so old and needs some repairs, but he's old and he doesn't make creaking sounds. So it looks like it was maybe Edward, or I don't know, but seems like the couple that lives with this child are the grandparents. Hello, Captain. Come here. I'll tell you a secret. Makes a fart sound in your ear. Ha ha ha, I can't believe you fell for that. And that's all they say. I thought I could maybe tell the kid that I actually am a captain. Oh well, I guess I'm a fake captain to the kid. Lynn, junior botanist. Hi, Captain. Being the botanist aboard a starship means doing a lot more than just research. So I'll be helping to produce food resources for the ship throughout the journey. Okay. Even planets like the gray planet can provide valuable resources we need to grow crops. So don't discount the items you find down there just yet. So it looks like you're supposed to hoard everything. I'm teaching I-1900 more about botany, and in return she is teaching me how to knit, so that what the like robot with the wheels, and I think like rabbit ears is female. Sparkles 3 scrap metal. Can't do anything with that. There's broken buildings with the sad lock, a busted storefront and living quarters. Perhaps this can be repaired someday soon. I see sparkles next to a very fat cat. One hardware parts. Maneki Neko looks happy. I wonder if their facial expressions can change. Can you do something with the vases? You cannot. You found two hardware parts. Zen garden. Shh, be quiet, please. My bad. Can't do anything there. It's just another broken area. There's Chip, I believe. Hey, you must be the young new captain I've heard so much about. Oh, and Chip has wings tattooed on their arm. I wonder if they used to be a captain as well, or a pilot of some sort. Well, welcome aboard, partner. I'm Chip, the ship's chef, and I'm usually serving things up at the canteen for the rest of the crew. My wife Kaida is so relieved you are here too. And Kaida was the second in command that we saw earlier. She's been working so hard, I barely get to see her anymore. Oh, that's so sad. Hopefully you can make some improvements around here so she can slow down a little. Some call me Chip and some call me Chef. Hey, you there works as well. At one point, I even had the title King Ravioli of the Alpha Quadrant. Haha, that's a longer story, though. I would like to hear the story of King Ravioli. I hope he tells me one day. Okay, this is Robert, General Store Manager. Captain, welcome to Shippy McShipface's General Store. My name is Robert. My son Jimmy and I are in charge of the supplies here. We carry many items for purchase that can be bought with ship credits. Why are you charging the captain, though? I can also find off-ship buyers for anything you produce or want to sell. I feel like the ship budget should be shared within everyone. It'd be odd to have a class system within the ship. Although I guess it's not. I guess it's more realistic to have a class system, but just bring me your items when I'm at the register. Oh, and that also reminds me. Jimmy, where is that boy? Well, wait, I remember how to do it myself. Click, automatic door opening sound. Oh, it's a machine. This here is BinBot. I will send them to your deck each day to collect anything you want to sell there as well. So this is the shipping bin, but it's a robot with a little white flag on it. It's very cute. Wonder how much it could hold. Beep boop, here to help. Smiley face. Just put any items you want to sell into BinBot and he will bring them to me every evening. Feel free to shop around before you leave. I'm looking forward to a prosperous working relationship. Currently, the player character is very poor, though. Hello, Captain. I'm glad you found me. Running the general store on the ship keeps me busy here most days. Oh, and I carry a lot of supplies and seeds that could help with your duties around here. Just saying, A rundown ship and a hungry crew is not great for business. Okay, so they are pretty close to revolting. The shop is keeping me on my toes these days. Always something either coming or going. Then this is Jimmy, so the supply officer's the supply general store, which is pretty funny. What now? Oh, sorry, thought you were someone else. Who are you beefing with? So, you're the new captain. Well, you don't look like the other captains, but you'll have to work as hard as me to gain everyone's trust. I suppose you'll be heading down to the Gray Planet soon. Sounds kind of exciting, but I'll be stuck here if you need me. I wonder if you could recruit Jimmy to go on adventures. Man, my back hurts. Okay, maybe he's not meant for adventuring. I wish my dad would give me a day off. So does that mean the general store is open every day? 3D bot. Oh, 3D printing robot. Welcome to 3D printing services. Looking to fabricate some new items? Oh, and there's even more decorations weren't that you're not able to make. And it looks like all you need to do is spend money. You don't put materials, different abstract items. There's the kitchen table with that very famous abstract art piece on it I can't remember the name of. Some of these tables have the little indent, which kind of makes it look like computer chips. Well, it could just be because of the theme of the game. The abstract path looks like it glows, which would be nice. The abstract lamp says a wonky striped floor lamp that makes you look twice. And indeed I did. Programmed with 4 different color choices. The abstract neon lamp looks very cool. Bunch of X's and O's. Abstract wall light. Abstract sculpture. The sheet plush doll is very cute. Oh, and there's the CPU plush doll. A squishable plush decoration of your friendly central processing unit. So, the sheet plush, fluffy sheet plush doll to help you go to sleep. Although, if I remember correctly, the wool had a name that made me think it was a creature that wasn't a sheep. And then Nicodemus Geronimo plush doll. A squishable plush doll of the universe's favorite superhero. I wonder if we're going to run into them for them to be a plush here. Rainbow banner, which is very cute. Technical banner. Alliance ship painting. A painting of your Space Alliance standard X-class ship. I wonder if this is the same kind of ship as the one that we're on. Teeny alien picture. A peeking picture of Popo the alien for your wall. I wonder if we meet them. Cityscape. A sleek cityscape of an old Earth city. I wonder if Earth is no longer a viable place to live, or if cities are no longer a thing in this time and space period. Swirl painting, blue wall texture, green wall texture, pink wall, purple, yellow, and then, okay, so there's an actual brick wall texture, but the rest are just different colors on a plain texture. Dark concrete floor and light concrete floor. Dark riveted floor texture and light riveted floor texture. Okay, so in order to change your wall and floor, you would just buy at the 3D printer. So I can go here and access this. 3 hardware parts. This elevator connects to the cargo bay for easier transport. Can I interact with everything here? Can't interact with whatever that is. Look. Accounting log for the store. I've never seen anything so organized. Paint swatches in every color of blue imaginable. It's nice that they're poking fun at the amount of blue they put. Oh, observation added to the crew log for Jimmy. Blue is his favorite color. So it looks like observations are not things you find from talking, but, or it could still be things you find from talking, but could also be found by just being nosy and looking for descriptions on everything you see. Grilling spices and assorted tongs are scattered in the cabinets, so that's their kitchen thing. And now, observation for Robert likes the taste of food when it's been grilled. Looks like half-eaten food here. They do use chopsticks. Oh, they're feeling tired. I shouldn't have been. You need an access card to get into Jimmy's room. I made a mistake pressing A when I have that machine. Or is it Restoration Ray? Access card needed. Oh, and they left and the store is closed. It sleeps. Register is currently closed, so I cannot buy. Can I look? I cannot even look because the register is closed. Not even here. Sometimes games would let you access the inventory upgrade even when the store is closed. It's not here. Lauren. Hi there. I'm so glad we finally have a new captain. I'm Lauren and I help keep people in shape around here. Rock climbing, weights, yoga, a little bit of everything for everyone. We used to have some cool programs in the Holocene too, but that broke a long time ago, so that's probably a quest. Actually, it's been a while since anyone has really bothered fixing anything up around here, so it's only the captain's job to fix things, no one else. Sometimes my brother struts around and acts like he's the captain, but you seem more capable. Okay, so I think was it the Bachelor for Life guy that lives in the same area was the like chief engineer or something. Seems to be the brother. Oh, my brother? Yeah, good luck with him. Lip syncing while wearing headphones. Oh, hey, Captain. Sorry, this is my favorite song. Well, at least they keep their spirits up. New person. Doc 12. You must be the new captain we've been expecting for a while now. I am the junior medical officer and will be tracking your medical records throughout our journey. Okay, so maybe if you're on the planet, there might be a way to monitor your health so that in case you almost die on the planet, I don't know. I do not have any additional data on your assigned mission. Awkward pause. Goodbye. Living with Frances suits me well, and she always says we're family, but so it seems like they're not related. I guess you would consider her kind of like my adoptive mother. I guess I consider her my mother too. That's nice. So Frances was the complicated relationship. Chief Medical Officer. They have the same eye color, it seems. Both gray eyes. Then Stuart, I think is the brother of Lauren. Robert is in complications with Francis. I wonder if Jimmy is child of both of them or not. Jimmy has seems to be green eyes. Francis has gray. Robert has gray, although could always be a recessive gene. We shall see. So they all use chopsticks. You found two recycled parts. There's someone tablet and coffee mug, even with a coffee stain. Oh, I was about to say that I just realized this is the table that had the plasma material as a possible workbench furniture creation thing. Good evening, Captain. Sorry for the intrusion, but it's 8 p.m. I forgot to tell you that every day at 8 p.m. we enter a night mode on the ship to mimic a daylight cycle for the crew and to save power. Feels like the second part's more important considering the lack of funds here. I'll let you know when it's officially lights out later, though. Bye bye till then. Okay, so I wonder if you have to run back to your bed or if they'll automatically force you and if you'll lose money or something or energy the next day if you wait till the end. Simulating night mode. Can't tell the difference right now though. Oh no, I can. Hey, I'm Shinji, but I'm not really part of the crew. My family paid for my room and board, so I'm just studying remotely. No offense, but I wish they would have picked a less run-down ship. I mean, how old is this ship anyways? So it sounds like they just didn't want their son. I'll catch you around, Cappy. Did you have to study a lot to pass the captain's entrance exam? Yes, it was hard or piece of cake for me. I think I should stress Shinji out. I hear you. My parents made me take it a few years ago, too. To be honest, it seemed like a waste of time for me to take it. I'd never want to be a captain. What if I say piece of cake? Shifts feet and looks away from you. Oh yeah, me too, of course. They made all of us take it at my college, so he's intimidated by people smarter than him, or at least academically smarter than him. To be honest, it seemed okay, so same thing. Oh, I was about to talk to that person, but they left. Can I go? Oh, what's this? Chip's Canteen. Open 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. So you're at least able to go around until 12, and then a break from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's good that he has boundaries. Sports Ball TV. Score. The universe's only dedicated intergalactic sports ball channel. Did the sports ball go in the hole? Find out right here every Sunday. It feels like it's written by someone who doesn't know anything about sports. I can't go past. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, but I can't go through. What's disappointing? Okay, what if I. What can I get you? Oh, okay, so there are different types of foods. I'm not going to purchase right now because my character is very poor and I see that just the regular food ration is already 2/3 of what I currently have. Original flavor dehydrated food ration pack for quick energy contains spirulina. Neptunian ale, also known as Pirate's Ale, is a space pirate specialty brew. So that does mean that there are space pirates in this universe. I wonder if they will try to break onto the ship considering it's already pretty broken. Chopped salad contains chopped pieces of lettuce, tomato, cucumber, and a touch of salt and pepper. So fairly, although it doesn't look like the normal food in real life, it has the same ingredients as them. Noodles, a classic noodle typically combined with other sauces or soups. I wonder it you can eat this by wondering if this is also a base for other recipes. Tomato soup, rich and creamy in tomato flavor, best with a side of bread. Peanut butter and pickle sandwich, an unconventional lunch meal that's full of protein with a surprising crunch. Not everyone will like this particular Sammy, but it is a hit with grandparents. So I wonder if only the two grandparents purchased this and whether or not there will be conversations or quests around it. That's very interesting. I've never heard of this combination before. Interstellar burger. This out of this world burger sandwich is a bean and garlic patty, so it is vegetarian, between two slices of bread, comes with a sliced tomato on the side. Although it looks like in the picture there's a sliced tomato inside, so maybe it just has extra tomato. Seems like a lot of these have tomato actually, so maybe it's just a tomato loving community. Yes, you could tell since there's lettuce in the chopped salad, there's probably also lettuce in the interstellar burger. And it does look like there's a bit of yellow for a type of cheese. Although I'm assuming there might be a vegetarian cheese or a vegan cheese considering. Wait, vegetarian cheese is still regular cheese. I meant vegan cheese. I'm very disappointed in myself. Oh, is this a bulletin board? Digital bulletin. There are no new bulletins posted today. Try again tomorrow. It's a big ship. My work is never done. Oh, and this is the wife of Chip, so they're hanging out together technically. Keep me posted on your end, Captain. Remember to introduce yourself to everyone on the crew. I will have more to go over with you once you've met everyone. So this is Steven. I wonder if this is supposed to be a play on Steven Universe. So now that I'm thinking about it, Steven Universe has also like this sort of afro and skin tone and hair color. I live aboard with my grandparents and my little sister Kendall. Okay, so they're all related. If you meet her, try and not to mention anything about GHOSTS. It is too late because I met her first. She acts tough, but I think she's a little shaken up these days. It's not her fault though. Things have felt creepy and isolating since we arrived at the gray planet. So it's possibly related to the planet. My grandma still insists I come over every night for family dinner. I would probably just end up eating food rations anyways, so it seems to work out. Well, it's 9 p.m. and you are here. Probably gonna buy food rations. So, is this not, is this your snack after dinner? Oh, so Shinji owns this tablet and coffee mug, or he's at least sitting in the same area, but Shinji has their own cup that they're holding. Let's go all the way down and see. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's probably no one here, but I am curious. Another rubber duck? Oh, it says squeak when you touch it. A recycling bin that you can't interact with. These console readings are really complicated. But I think all those flashing lights mean that the engines are working. Instructions: Biosuit rack. Always wear protective suit when servicing the engines. Return suits to rack when finished. Do not wear suits for long periods of time. Do not sleep in suit. I think that is a... I think this is what Stuart is wearing. And considering that this is his sprite, I think he is purposefully going against the rules or instructions here. Oh, there's glowing. You found hardware parts. And then another glow here. 6 credits. Still physical money. Although the icon is more than the 6 credits that I earned because it looks like 9 coins. Discrepancies. This machine only takes dark matter fuel. Don't know what it does, but I do not have the fuel. Scanning. Access denied. Real captains only. No trainees. I wonder if that's the first star. But that's very interesting. Then here looks like a stairway. Oh, okay. 0G. Sparkles. 8 credits. There's fans for ventilation. I'm just curious because I probably won't take this way ever again. Or I guess there might be an emergency thing. So it goes from 4 to I think 7. Oh, and this is back to the plaza. Can I go in here? Close treadmills recharging. Close, sorry we missed you. Oh. It's getting late, time for bed soon. So Chip is still here. And everyone else is here too. Dot 12 looks pretty sad, while everyone else has smiling faces. I wonder if I could go into anyone's quarters right now. This room is locked. Locked. Oh, this room is open. Shinji's writing. Potential careers. Wealth managers crossed out. Take over family business is crossed out. Perhaps Shinji comes from some money. And then 2 question marks. It is not an observation though. This is a collector's edition. What if this is the observation? No. Books. Unleash Your Potential manga comic series. Custom-made VR bodysuit. Interesting. This VR system can play over 100 games for the owner. I wonder if Shinji is not actually studying here, but just playing VR games in his room. Found wires in his room. Sure he won't mind. Oh, so these canisters were actually various protein shakes. There's a lot of cooking grease stuck to the surface. There are dried noodles and cheese in the bottom of this pot. So probably the cheesy ramen. Observation of Shinji is eats too many fried foods. I'm surprised, well, I guess it won't count as an observation if it's too obvious about all the protein shakes, but keeps them outside his door as well. This room is locked. You need an access card to get into Fuji's room. Oh no, this pet toy was absolutely demolished. I wonder if there's a way to fix it. Cannot interact with the ball. Mr. Poofy's Puff Puff Park. And I believe Puff Puff was the, where the wool comes from. Yeah, I hope you can fix this pet toy. You found 2 dark matter. I just realized, does pet toy mean it's a toy for a pet? Or is it like someone's like stuffed animal? I haven't seen any pets, although I did see a doggy door in my character's room. It's 1:45 a.m. 7 credits. What an amazing view of the stars. Can't. Oh, the ship is entering full rest mode. I'm sending you off to bed now. Sleep tight, Cappy. Okay, so the captain's log is how it ends the day. Looks very nice. Sunday, quarter 1, day 1, year 1. Bin bought deposit is 0. Bin bought did not sell any items today. 1 active mission. I'm not sure if the active mission is my quest log or if it's referring to the gray planet below. Although I feel like gray planet is just showing what planet you're orbiting at the moment. The stars are nice, and they even have little eyes on it, kind of like the Mario star. Quarter 1, day 2, Monday. So I guess quarter is season. Good morning, simulating day mode. You feel a little tired today. I'm assuming it's because I stayed up late. I think the time I sent to bed might have been 2 a.m. So 12 a.m. you get the heads up, and then 2 a.m. is when they forcibly send you to bed for the next day. And it makes sense that you have a bit less energy because you would only have 5 hours of sleep. So it looks like I've met 10 out of the 18 crew members. See this? Email from Robert. Subject Space Pack. Dear valued customers, just a reminder that Space Pack upgrades are still available at our shop. We can add more inventory slots to your Space Pack today. Stop on by for details and pricing. Robert. Note, all sales are final. That's a nice touch to the email. Yeah, there's that doggy door, so I guess pets can exist. Let's see, is there a limit here? I think there is a limit. I don't see a way to scroll more. Oh, you can name the storage chest, which is convenient once you have more things. Let's see, what are the options here? Auto stack, sort by value, sort by type, A to Z. Want the machine first, I think. I'll send you all in here just so I have more room. But I think I will end the game here. Thank you for watching. So I was about to exit the game, and it says that the ready to exit, save unsaved progress will be lost. Saving only occurs when sleeping. So when I get back to this game, I will probably have everything back in my inventory.